Welcome to Birmingham, Alabama, Magic City today at Protective Stadium as a couple of teams look to walk away as champions of the Birmingham Bowl. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up in this bowl game. Here he comes with the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Tar Heels offense will get first crack at it today. And this is a matchup that we've been talking about coming into this. High-powered offense squaring off against a defense that is more than capable of shutting them down. This one's going to be fun, David.
Yeah, and this defense has been able to do that. Like every offense they've faced, they've played great. They take away what you do best. Obviously, Palmer, on that other side, this is a high-powered offense. They're really, really good. How does this matchup unfold?
You're right, David. And I think as the season's gone on, this is a matchup that we've circled on our calendar, knowing that these two teams were going to square off and face each other. So many guys on the field today are going to play in the National Football League. There's a lot of experience on both sides of the ball. This one's going to be fun to watch.
To the air, it's high. Unloads to the right. He makes the catch. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Reads it, fires complete. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Oh, what a move. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The Tar Heels will snap it on 1st and 10. Hand off from the shotgun. Finds some fresh air. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Gives it on the option.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
Working that left side now. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. And the Tar Heels, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Takes the easy completion. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Under fire. And that one is right on target if his target was the 1st row. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. They just keep firing. Pressure coming. Had nowhere to go with that one. Had to just throw it away. A wise decision to keep the field goal in play. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Good right down the boulevard. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Texas offense will take the field for the 1st time. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Off play action. Looking to the big tight end.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
The Longhorns line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Dropping back, it's high. Finds his man in the middle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Offense gets set for second down. The pull and throw off the RPO. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Tar Heels come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. From the gun on third down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And the Tar Heels will line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And a precision punt there will pin them deep inside their own 10-yard line. Going to the ground. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. And the Longhorns come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Looking for a chunk play on second and short. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. You've got a third and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum.
And David, on third and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see Brand so successful.
The Longhorns can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll go to the ground. Oh, better look out! They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Longhorns are on the move. They're testing the right side here. Runs through a tackle. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Fakes the grab. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Got his man. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Guys, we've reached the end of the period and North Carolina's on top. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. They'll run it out of the shotgun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Off the play fake. Now improvising. Did the work himself. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. And the Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, running back on the move.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Finds the tight end. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. The kicker will try to punch one through from 41 yards away. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And the kick is good, and guys, we have ourselves a tie ball game. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. Texas. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Got the 1st down and more. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Pulls it and fires to the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. The give to the tailback. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. The Tar Heels come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. To the air, it's high. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Hunt is on its way. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. Be interesting to see what happens here on the 2nd drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is.
Holding.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. He's looking to pass. This time on target. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. The play-action fake. Fires left. Makes a connection. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. The Longhorns moving quickly to the line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. And the Longhorns have this offense rolling. Quarterback on the keeper. Breaks into the open. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. They'll try to snap it quickly. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. The RPO fired complete to the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. try and have a big completion here. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. Field goal is good. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth, man. 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. And he picks up the first down, and he does it. I'm not going to say spin move. That was a pirouette. It was elegant. It was beautiful. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Back to pass, it's high. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business. Creates a little room. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Goes to the option. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, UNC!
This tight end is such a weapon when you get down in this area of the field. Beautiful job on that touchdown catch.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. They put together an 81-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the big fella. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. To the air on 2nd down. Here comes the heat. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Longhorns will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Takes it on the return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Wants to throw. It's high. On target. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. And he's going to reach for a long one and have to guide it in from the left side. 51 yards out. Never a doubt. Now up by 7 points here in the second.
And that's a nice end to this first half. Put points on the board, create a little bit of momentum. You're still losing, I know. Go into the locker room, talk about some
He's got it out. They finally make the stop, and he almost ran that baby all the way into the locker room. What a way to end the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Reese, talk about an entertaining first half, and always such a fun and vibrant environment there in Birmingham at the Birmingham Bowl. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. With that, let's send it back to Reese and the fellas for the second half of the Birmingham Bowl.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. He'll do it himself. Slithers into space. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. And the Longhorn quarterback doing whatever is necessary to move the chains. They have a long history of that at Texas.
Yeah, and when they're great, and when they're a team that's really back, and not we're just talking about them being back, is usually at the quarterback spot. Like finding their guy that they can build the offense around to have success in Texas.
The Longhorns racing to the line in a hurry up. He'll keep it himself. Spins away from the defender. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Longhorns with the 1st and 10. The give on the inside. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Offense in the hurry up.
The offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Now he's looking to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Rolls it in. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Longhorns had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Texas! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on for this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the 3rd quarter. And he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Might as well give it to him again. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. And the Tar Heels with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Keeps it on the bootleg. Right down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Give to the running back. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Tar Heels back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Back to throw. It's high. Rush is on him. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29.
There's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last two plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
And the Tar Heels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. He's going to run it. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Third and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play. He's looking downfield to throw. Touchdown, North Carolina! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
The great thing about spreading a defense out, I can see where the blitz is coming from. I can see where they're weak. I can see my matchups. Nice job by the offense, spreading them out, taking advantage of their matchup, and getting in for the score.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Texas offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Plows through the defense. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Unloads it left. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Motion from the wide receiver. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Working on the right. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Intercepted for the 11th time this season.
And what a great job by the defense that time. Cover one, man coverage, and did you see how everybody was impressed? When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage, you jam them, and it completely disrupts the quarterback and his thought process. And that time, that was a big reason that ball got INT.
North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice.
The ball is loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Oh, and it's a hit like that that will absolutely light up the sideline, light up the stadium, change the momentum, and help you win a football game, because that hit is what caused that fumble.
Here comes the offense onto the field again. To the ground with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, the ground game. They get him stopped at the 26, but boy, that was an attitude run. A pickup of 6. They'll run play action. Zings it complete to the right. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. Just drives it between the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4.
Man, as a defensive coach, that's a win. When you can be already put in a bad position because your offense fumbles and they're in scoring position and you give up just 3, that is a situational football at its best. Nice job by this defense, handling a little adversity and just giving up the field goal.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. Back to pass, it's high. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. The Tar Heels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll run the sneak for it.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Now the play fake. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he grabs it at the 15. And the Tar Heels want to crank the tempo. They'll move the tight end. Gives it on the option. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Here's the handoff. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. Leaves it with the back. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Quarterback on the keeper. They stop it short, and now they'll get the ball back here in the 4th quarter. Poor starting field position here for this offense. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Turning it on. Still on his feet. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Longhorns with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Fires to the big fella. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. unleashes one deep. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Let's send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. A strike downfield. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. That's caught. It's Montgomery. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's high. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. Wants to throw it. Throws to the wideout. Complete in the middle. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. The Tar Heels look to keep this drive humming. Rides the back and leaves it. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Keep it on the ground. Shoots his way for more. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. They'll try to pound their way in. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. And they'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. They'll try to add another to their lead. And he added the extra point. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll return it. He'll start this drive firing. Quickly to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the 1st? Oh, he's got a chance. There he goes. The 50, the 40, the 30. Running inside the 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all away. Touchdown, Longhorns! He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with a long run for the touchdown. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Hold it, finds his man on the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll run it, they want to take their time here. And the defense holds firm, no pickup at all on that play. To the air. It's high. Under fire. and they can't make the play on third down. And the Tar Heels will send out the punt unit. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. He'll do it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Unloads to the wideout. That pass is incomplete. This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, 3rd and long coming. From the gun, wants to pass. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. Makes the grab past the marker. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
And that was a play they absolutely had to have. 4th down by 1 possession. You've got to find a way. Someone's got to step up and make a play, and they did it right there. That is going to be huge for their confidence.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Trying play action. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play.
Trailing late in the game, quarterbacks have to understand, I have to get rid of the football. I cannot take a sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Fires to the wideout. And it's knocked away, incomplete on 3rd down. Down late in a 4-point game, they'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a 1st down and a pickup of 10. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. Leaves it with the back. Still running at the 35. Just like that, a huge gain, and they've got it inside the 10. They'll mark it at the 8. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get a close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job